use it as my starting point for my coast to coast. And the beauty of this is that anyone can do it, and you'll arrive in better shape. Now, this is more like it. This is the TranzAlpine Express. For me, it'll be all style and comfort through some of the most spectacular scenery in the South Island. The train crosses the Southern Alps from Christchurch to Greymouth and back in a day. Some passengers take the whole trip, others choose tours which usually join the train at Springfield and leave it at Otira, returning to Christchurch by coach.
As before the days of helicopters and deep freezers.
The line opened in 1923 and was mainly used for freight. It wasn't until 1987, when the TranzAlpine train with its big windows was introduced, that large numbers of passengers took to the rails. For most people, though, it's still the trip of a lifetime. This is a rather special trip for you
this
today.
is for us. Oh, is it really? It's one of its own. Looking back 50 years, you know, and coming down again, we've enjoyed every minute of it.
Oh, you've been on the train before?
No, not this one. Not this trip.
Not this trip, not here.
No,
not
it didn't
down to
exist.
Invercargill. And it cost us, we're in an army uniform at that particular time, naturally being here, and it was only going to cost us 10 shillings.
Well, nothing's quite what it used to be. A day return on the TranzAlpine will set you back $92. Well, Arthur's Pass, well over halfway there now, and the highest railway station in the South Island. Not that I noticed any vertigo or nosebleeds, and my pulse is still steady. It is colder, definitely colder. It has an alpine feel about it here, and this point can mark a change in the journey as we go further west. You can get off the train here and enjoy a 4 to 5 hour tramp. Certainly some fantastic walks around this area, and then you can rejoin the train as it goes back to Christchurch. For me, though, all downhill from here. At the very top of the pass is the Otira Tunnel, number 17 of 19 on this track. When completed in 1923, it was the longest in the Southern Hemisphere at 8.5 kilometres, and no mean engineering feat. It's still just as long. So for this part of the trip, do bring something interesting to read. Or you can sit back and enjoy the on-board entertainment.
TranzAlpine Express, TranzAlpine Express, keep singing your merry song.
The train carries about 400 passengers most days, more in the winter when the mountains are blanketed with snow and the alpine scenery is at its best. Though the track goes up through the snow line, it takes more than a bit of snow to stop this loco. But whatever time of year you go, it's a special occasion.
Absolutely.
4.5 hours, 223 kilometres, 6 viaducts and 19 tunnels later, you're down, out of the Alpine territory and into the lush greenery of the West Coast. Last stop, Greymouth. Well, almost...